Now for the final and most important lesson. After your bankruptcy or proposal, while you're rebuilding credit, my last word of advice is don't obsess over your credit score. If all you need is a credit card for everyday use, a credit score in the mid-600s is likely good enough. If you take the steps I outlined to reestablish your credit, including 2 active trade lines with authorized limits of $3,000 each, and you pay your bills on time, and you have a good job, you should be able to get a mortgage or car loan at a reasonable rate 2 years after your bankruptcy or proposal is finished. But getting a loan and affording a loan are 2 different things. The larger your down payment, the better your chance of approval, since the amount of the loan you're asking for will be lower. Also, remember that more debt benefits the bank. The more you owe, the more interest you pay. What you don't want to do is go back to using credit to make ends meet. That's why I recommend you focus on building some savings well in your bankruptcy or proposal as you prepare to rebuild your credit. Start with a small $500 or $1,000 emergency fund. This is a good amount of money to have set aside, so if something happens, you won't miss a payment on your new credit card, during your recovery period. Remember, credit is not your money. It's debt. The trick, taking on new credit to rebuild, is to find the right balance. You need to show you can use credit, but do so responsibly and not get overextended. You want to take on the right amount of credit at the right time for the right reasons. My standard advice is not to use credit cards to pay for everyday living expenses like groceries or gas. Yeah, I know you can earn some points, but the balances can quickly grow past what you can pay. If you do use your credit card often, make multiple payments throughout the month. For example, with each paycheck. It'll reduce the risk that you'll end up with a balance you can't pay off at the end of the month. And if you do apply for a larger loan, like for a car or a house, only borrow what you need. Don't overborrow just because you can. Don't take on more credit that you can afford to repay. Focus on building savings, not debt. Your end goal is to be better off financially, not to have a better credit score and lots of debt. There is a lot to take in this course. As always, if you're a client or a former client of Michalos and have questions, call or email your trustee or credit counselor, even if your bankruptcy or proposal is finished. We're here to help. Good luck, and thanks for watching.